Um, Living Water Church family, how are you? On behalf of the staff here, all the pastors at Living Water, we just want to say that we love you. We want to say that we miss you. Can't wait to see you. We're praying for you, and we're hoping that this time, you're spending time with your family. I know it's a difficult time, but we're just praying that the Lord would meet you wherever you are. We're going to start this series of devotionals, and what this is going to look like is that every few days we will post a video up, and it's just a video to encourage you and encourage your family so that we can somehow stay connected. And so yeah, this is what feel like the Lord has put in our hearts. And so it's just a brief word, a few minutes long, but we really want to connect with you, and we really want to speak to you what the Lord is saying to us. I was reading this the other day, and it was really spoke to me. It's 1 Samuel 7:12, and it says, the latter part of the verse says, thus far the Lord has helped us. And so I believe that up until now the Lord has brought us to this point, and He's been with us, and He's been faithful, and I believe He's going to continue to be faithful. We are here because of Him, and so I believe that there are so many more things to come, and the Lord will use this for good. And as I was praying and asking God, um, a word for the season with this coronavirus, Lord, I've been praying, what is it that you're saying? What are you saying to your people? And I believe that the Lord spoke to my heart, and He said to go back and visit the things that He has been telling us or speaking to us in the previous month and a half to 2 months. What is it that the Lord has been saying through the word, the sermon, and through prophetic words in our congregation? And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about at this time, is to go back and revisit what God has been speaking to us. And one of the things, the first thing that the Lord has spoke to us is that this is the Lord's battle. We've had the song from Elevation Worship, I'm going to see a victory. And it says, because the battle belongs to the Lord. And so as we could see in 1 Samuel 17, if you could turn there, it's about the story of David and Goliath, and how David was standing in front of this giant in the battle. In this 1 Samuel 17:45 is when David speaks. But David is standing in front of this giant, and the giant begins to mock him and begins to just talk down to him, wanting to put fear in David's heart. But you see, the good thing is that David knew his God. And David knew that what the giant was saying was not that important. But what was really important is what the Lord is saying. Amen. And so as we pick it up in verse 45, and this is David, I'm reading out of the ESV, said, then David said to the Philistine, you come to me with the sword and with the spear and with the javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hand, and I will strike you and take your head from you. And this day I will give the carcasses of the camp of the Philistine to the birds of the air and the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel. And I believe with this coronavirus, everybody will know that there is a God. And your neighbors will know that you trust in the Lord, and they will see God in you and through you. And then in verse 47, my favorite part, it says, then all this assembly shall know that the Lord does not save with the sword or the spear, for the battle is the Lord's, and He will give you into our hands. I love that. The battle is the Lord's. If we trust Him, if we give Him our lives, if we completely surrender to Him, He will protect us like a father does to his children. This is His battle, and our job is just to pray. Our job is just to seek Him and asking God, what do you want us to do? But He is fighting for us. And the second thing that God has been speaking to us lately is trust in the Lord. And that is, Pastor Amy gave us a couple sermons about trusting in the Lord, and she used Psalms 37. In Psalms 37, 4 and 5, it says, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. I love that it says, trust in God, and He will act. And I know based on my experience, that is true. If we trust Him, He will act and fight on our behalf. So these are the two words that the Lord has given to me. To number one, it's His battle. and bring it to him in prayer. He will fight for us. And number two, trust. Trust that he'll fight for us. Trust that he will fill all your needs. And so we thank you for this time. We love you once again here at Living Water Church. If you have any questions or any prayer requests, or if you have any needs, please let us know. And you could do that by commenting below, or you can visit our website at lwcweb.org and click on the contact button, which is located in the top right-hand corner. Again, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the little bell so that you can receive notifications every time we have devotionals or that new videos come up. God bless you. We love you. And once again, we will see you soon.